Welcome to Canada Star TV. This is our fourth program on our series of education in Canada. We have already discussed how you register your kids at school, how you communicate with the school staff and the teachers, and how you get to know the resources around in your neighborhood in order to help your kid to succeed better. Today we'd like to talk about some of the challenges, some of the questions you may have the first few weeks of your schooling of your child. One major question we have noticed that most of the parents would be having is whether registering kids at French immersion is a good idea or not. The answer to this question is all about how much you yourself as a parent are able to help your child with their schooling in academics and in all the arts and activities. If you'll be busy with your day-to-day chores, with your work at the office, in your business, there has to be some ways you need to be monitoring the success and the level of achievement of your child. Some parents might be simply asking a friend or a relative to be helping them to get to know about the education system and the best choices available for your child. French immersion, as the name conveys, is about the school where everything is taught in English. The teachers at these schools are talking in French. The staff are talking in French, and every step of every day-to-day chores are communicated in French. If your child is showing right from beginning she or has a good ability, a good talent for languages, most probably you can pick the French immersion. Doesn't matter whether you speak French at home or not. It doesn't matter whether you're familiar with French language. It simply is about the kids' ability to acquire, to grab the ideas, to learn the pronunciation, to learn the context and the sound structure. It is a bit different from English. There are certain sounds and phonics which have to be acquired right from the beginning. There are also some differences in structure and grammar. At some point you might find it a little bit technical, the structure of French language. But if you have the chance to have your child communicate with French speakers around in the family, with other French students, most probably you'll be having no problem. But anyway, you're always make sure that right from the first few months that you feel that your child doesn't feel comfortable at French immersion, make sure that you're taking him out of the program and have him go to the regular English program. We have seen kids that in the beginning they felt happy about French immersion, but later on, for some reason, things didn't work the way they were expecting, and it has hindered, it has made difficult for the kid to progress further. Anyway, remember that especially the first years of school, it is about for the kid to get the social skills. It is later on at high school that the mark and the grade they're getting becomes important, enabling them to continue a higher education at university. We'd better remember that it is at grade 8 that the teacher of your child decides whether your child can go on academic high school or applied. There is a difference. Applied is a course at high school where your child is destined to go to college for vocational, for professional learning, but it is only academic, which is destined, which is addressed to get your child ready for university. So it's only at grade 8, grade 7 that the grade becomes important in terms of academic subjects. For example, math, language, and a few other subjects has to be giving a good average for your kid to be able to obtain the capability, the qualification to continue studies at high school, where he sure is going to university. Other than that, all the lower grades, simply make sure that your child feels good about his schooling, about communication, about writing skills, because anyway, at university, at high school, these become a little bit more challenging. On top of everything else, make sure that your child is learning about the possibilities, about setting targets for their university. There has been cases where a student has achieved a very good mark at high school, graduating from high school, getting a diploma, ready to go to university, but because they haven't made a very realistic choice for the branch, for the field that the student is willing to go, the things didn't go the right way, things didn't turn out to be the right choice. So make sure that you study all the aspects of any profession your child is pursuing. Look at all the possibilities, look at the job market, look at the demand, look at the interests of your child, look how he or she is willing to continue, have conversation with the teachers, have conversation with the other students, have your child go see the counselor. There are all sorts of resources helping you decide for the success of your child. Remember, it is not the school is not the only resource and remedy for the achievement of your child. As they say, it takes a whole village to raise a kid. It takes a whole village to take a kid. Thank you.